Growing up, we all had our love of horses, from girls playing with their My Little Pony and guys playing cowboys and Indians. But how would you feel if the beloved horses from your childhood, like Babe here, were being treated with neglect? Join me for this week's Issues and Controversy segment. I'm Ashley White, CTV News. Coach Crimmins is excited about the upcoming season. Catch the Cougars in their first home game on October 11th versus Holy Cross. Be there or be square. I'm Ashley White with Campus Conversation. I'm Ashley White here with CTV News at the Courtyard Marriott Hotel downtown. Charleston was recently voted the #1 city in America by Condé Nast Travelers magazine on 6 categories: atmosphere and ambiance, culture and sights, lodging, shopping, restaurants, and friendliness. Sit back as we explore America's #1 city. This week's Issue Controversy segment, keeping you informed with the latest news. I'm Ashley White, CTV News. Ashley White here with CTV. The NFL lockout lasted approximately 180 days, and fans were excited when the season returned on September the 6th. The NBA lockout, however, is still in effect. How do fans feel about this? Will there even be a season this year? Will the Dallas Mavericks remain champions for another year? Sit back as I find out. I found that there were a wide range of responses to the NBA lockout. Some anxiously anticipate the NBA season to arrive, while others think the NBA lockout is a good idea, and one person just doesn't care. I've been reporting for you, CTV News, Ashley White. Since being named the #1 city in America in the month of October, Charleston has created its own website, charlestononly.com, where tourists can go and get a glimpse of the city, even offering monthly vacation getaways, where a lucky person can win a 2-night stay at Charleston Place Hotel, a Heritage Passport, and a $125 gift card to Anson's. What are you waiting for? I'm Ashley White, CTV News. I'm Ashley White here at Carolina First Arena. This week's Campus Conversation will be with basketball's head coach, Bobby Crimmins. I will talk with Coach Crimmins about 3 of his players going on to professional careers in the upcoming season. Sit back and watch this week's Campus Conversation. Along with those greats from Georgia Tech, you have recruited some pretty good players at College of Charleston, in Jeremy Simmons, Donovan Monroe, and Andrew Godlock. What did you see in these players that made you bring them to the College of Charleston?
Well, Jeremy Simmons, I went to Atlanta and I watched him play in the state championship game, and he made a couple of great blocks, and I loved him. And he was being recruited by other schools, not high-power conference schools. And, Jeremy was an outstanding player for us. Unfortunately, last year he had the blood clot and missed the end of the season, last 13 games. It was really unfortunate for him and obviously for us. But Jeremy, I love the way he blocked shots. I love the way he rebounded. Drew Godlock, I saw him play in Atlanta. He was a scorer, but I had no idea he would do what he has done. We knew he could score the ball, but we had no idea he would just turn out to have such great range and be such a prolific scorer. He really got better. Donovan, we knew was a tough kid. He was a winner. We saw him. He was at a prep school. He was at a military school, Fork Union, and he was just tough. He played hard. And so those guys, once I saw them, I fell in love with them. And we're so happy that we got those guys. But again, Drew Godlock, we had no idea what we were getting when we got Drew Godlock.
He was the 46th overall pick in this year's NBA draft. He is also the all-time scorer for the school with 2,571 points. How do you think he will do in the NBA?
Now, he got drafted in the 2nd round, which means it's no guaranteed. He's got to go, once the lockout is over. He'll have to go to the Lakers and actually try out. But they really like him. They drafted him. So he has a chance. I think he has a good chance. He's got to work on his defense. He's got to work on his ball handling. But again, he's an incredible scorer on the basketball.
Godlock is not the only one taking his career to the professional level. Jeremy Simmons as well as Donovan Monroe are playing overseas.
I think they're great overseas players. They'll get knocked around a little bit. A lot of these overseas players, they go from country to country, but they both have great chances to be outstanding overseas players.
With these 3 players going on to their professional careers and 2 other players graduating, how do you feel the Cougars will do in this upcoming season?
Yeah, we have a challenge. We have a new team, and we have a different team. I meet with my staff a lot, and we talk a lot about basketball philosophy and how we need to change some things. We don't have the threat of a kid coming over half court and just shooting it anymore. We don't have one of the best scorers in the country anymore. We don't have one of the best shot blockers. But we have some good players, and we had a really good recruiting year. So it's a new year, it's a new team, it's different. I'm definitely going to miss those 3 guys. Our league, our conference had a lot of great seniors last year. So, we're not going to be the only one. Wofford, I mentioned Noah Dahlman. Wofford, they lost Noah Dahlman. Appalachian, they lost a great guard in Sims. So many other players in our league. So it's all part of building a program, kids coming and going. But I think we have something going. We got great enthusiasm. We play an incredible schedule, and right now my big thing is I want to keep it going. I want to keep the positive enthusiasm that we have. We have good kids. We have kids who are graduating. And the fans are behind us, the city's behind us, the students have been great, and we got to keep that going.
Well, I wish you and the Cougars a great season, and I thank you for taking time out of your schedule to do this interview.
Oh, thank you, and good luck in this class.
Thank you. Coach Crimmins is excited about the upcoming season. Catch the Cougars in their first home game on October 11th versus Holy Cross. Be there or be square. I'm Ashley White with Campus Conversation. Ashley White here with CTV. The NFL lockout lasted approximately 180 days, and fans were excited when the season returned on September the 6th. The NBA lockout, however, is still in effect. How do fans feel about this? Will there even be a season this year? Will the Dallas Mavericks remain champions for another year? Sit back as I find out.
The difference between the players and all the different teams is just, it's not good right now. I think the lockout's something that was needed.
I'd just like to take this time to say if the NBA was locked out, it wouldn't give Carmelo Anthony a chance to be an NBA MVP. It wouldn't give me a chance to socialize with my friends and talk trash about the whack Chicago Bulls. If the NBA was locked out, I'd be devastated. I hope they bring it back soon and very soon. Thank you.
Chicago Bulls were cheated last year, so we have to have this season so we can get our championship.
Derrick Rose for MVP.
Yeah, pretty much.
Frankly, I don't care. I think team sports are an expression of our own evolutionarily programmed roots that tell us to be collective. And if that guy doesn't get a contract, that's kind of sad for him, but that has no bearing on my life whatsoever. I don't watch football, baseball, basketball, or anything like that, so I don't really care.
I'd be very disappointed. Basketball is my favorite sport. Truthfully, I really don't care for like any other sport except for basketball. It's the only one I watch on TV, the only one I care to play. I'd be real disappointed if the NBA was locked out this season.
I found that there were a wide range of responses to the NBA lockout. Some anxiously anticipate the NBA season to arrive, while others think the NBA lockout is a good idea. I'm Ashley White here with CTV News at the Courtyard Marriott Hotel downtown. Charleston was recently voted the #1 city in America by Condé Nast Travelers magazine on 6 categories: atmosphere and ambiance, culture and sights, lodging, shopping, restaurants, and friendliness. Sit back as we explore America's #1 city. the #1 city in America in the month of October, Charleston has created its own website, charlestononly.com, where tourists can go and get a glimpse of the city, even offering monthly vacation getaways, where a lucky person can win a 2-night stay at Charleston Place Hotel, a Heritage Passport, and a $125 gift card to Anson's. What are you waiting for? I'm Ashley White, CTV News.